More reading Teacher Luis Eugenio Gonzalez. I'm Carlos Andres Castillo. This is the mind map about regulatory elements promoting English teaching in Colombia. So let's get started. We have the central quiz, which is English teaching in Colombia. That's the title of this presentation. And we're going to start with the first document, which is General Education Law, Law 115 of 1994. In this document, we have the Article 23, which emphasizes in teaching English as a mandatory and fundamental subject at school, regardless of the grade. English is the stepping stone to introduce the students to a more global world. And also we have this subject established and depicted in the curriculum. All these updates and English proficiency and in the national criteria is established in the curriculum. For example, on other subjects such as history, mathematics, and English, all these three subjects have the same relevance at school. Also, it's crucial to incorporate into institutional projects, which must include English as a target language. So, moving on, we have the National Bilingualism Program, and we have four categories. We have policy framework, standards and benchmarks, teacher development, and assessment certification. So with the first one, we have a document which must be applied nationwide. It must be applied in Bogota and Leticia. It must be applied basically in Colombia. So we have standards and benchmarks. It's pretty hard to create from scratch standards and benchmark, but we already have design criteria like this. The Common European Framework, where we have the levels E1 and C1 or C2, but we are incorporating these standards into the national curriculum, also taking into consideration national exams such as sovereignty, including English, by the way. So we have teacher development. So if we expect students have good fluency, good speaking, and good um, skills related to the target language, which in this case is English, teachers must be well trained, and teachers must be able to speak and eventually teach in English. So we have assessment certification, which is crucial to track the performance of the students doing assessments and eventually providing certifications. That's why we take as a benchmark the Common European Framework to carry out this assessment. So regarding the regulatory elements, we have legal mandate, we have national linguistic policy, Common European Forum proficiency standards, teacher training programs, as I already said, integration into national exams, and international collaboration for quality assurance, such as ex- cultural exchanges and so on. To do a summary, we have the National Bilingualism Program and the Law 115. And the Law 115, we have the parameters, the criteria, the instructions about how to teach a foreign language. And in the National Program of Bilingualism, we have all the instructions about how to teach the language. We have, in the first one, we have the theory, and in the second one, we have the practice. So the idea in the second document is to provide the same quality of education regarding teaching foreign language, also providing English training, providing a national coverage for all schools around the country, and equity, which is very crucial to provide education of quality. As I said previously, regardless of the location, We have to provide the same knowledge in Bogota, in Leticia, and everywhere. So the idea of these documents is to incorporate English as a fundamental subject and area to create professional human beings, professional and competent to speak at school and at work. Because the idea of these programs are to create more capable professionals dealing with the global demands and being able to communicate in foreign language since this world is more globalized and it requires to be able to speak a foreign language. If we want to be interconnected, it's crucial to learn and to be able to speak the target language, which in this case is English. Thank you. This was my explanation.